So this video is going to be a makeup tutorial, and it's basically a makeup tutorial inspired by fall. I know I'm kind of late on this and that fall is pretty much over now that we're going into December, but I really wanted to do this look. It's kind of a Thanksgiving fall holiday type of look, and this look can even be worn on other occasions as well. It doesn't have to be limited to those days. It's definitely something that anybody can wear, and I use a lot of colors that are very suitable to a lot of skin tones. So I hope that you guys like this tutorial. Let me know what you guys think about it, and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is going to prime my eyelids, and for that I'm going to be using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply this all over the eye. I find that when I do this, my eyeshadows don't crease, they last a lot longer, and they're a lot more vivid. Now the main colors I will be using for this tutorial are from the Naked palette, and it's basically these two colors, Smog and Dark Horse. Smog is more like a brown, bronzy color, and Dark Horse is a dark brown, chocolatey brown color. So I'm going to go ahead and apply Smog to my eyelid, and for that I'm going to be using my Sigma large shader brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply right on the eyelid, and I'm going to go ahead and keep it right below my crease. I don't want it to go up too high, so I'm going to go ahead and pat this. So the next thing I'm going to do is going to be to apply Dark Horse, which was that chocolatey brown color, right into my crease. And for that I'm going to be using this e.l.f. blending, professional blending eye brush, which looks like this. And I'm just mainly going to use this to apply this to my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and concentrate this color right into my crease and go about halfway. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it and just go about halfway. I want to take it up just a bit higher than that, and then just like that, just blend it in a little bit. And then to go ahead and blend it a little bit more, I'm going to be using my Sigma E25 blending brush, which just looks like this. And I'm just going to basically just go from side to side and then in circular motions to blend it upwards. To blend it in a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and take my Inglot palette, and I'm going to be using this color right here, and this is number 353, and I'm going to take an e.l.f. Shading brush, an e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush, which just looks like this, and I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of this and apply it as a highlight, just to give it a little bit more emphasis. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and just run it right along the bottom of my eyebrow. I want to add a little bit more depth to the eye, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply a black shadow to the outer corner of my eye. And the shadow I will be using is from Inglot, and it's number 63, which is just a matte black color. And I'm just going to go ahead and take my rounded shadow brush from Avon, which kind of looks like the e.l.f. one, but it's a bit smaller. And to blend it out, I'm going to be using my Sigma tapered blending brush, which just looks like this. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the lower lash line of my eye. And I'm basically just going to go ahead and mirror what I did at the top. I'm going to be using the colors I used from the Naked palette, and I'm going to be using Dark Horse right on the outside of my eye. And then I'm going to be using Smog for the middle. For the inner corner, I'm going to be using this palette from Lancome, and this is the Bronze Amour palette. And I'm going to be using this gold color right in through here. And for that, I'm just basically going to use a pencil brush from Sigma to apply the colors from the Naked palette on my lash line. And for the gold color, I'm going to be using this brush from e.l.f. and this is a defining eye brush, which just looks like this. Kind of reminds me of the medium angled shading brush from Sigma, but it's definitely smaller than that. So you guys can see the difference. So when applying this, I want to make sure to connect the two eyeshadows together, so the top of my eye with the bottom of my eye, just to complete the look and to make it less harsh. Then I want to go ahead and place smog and kind of blend it out with dark horse, just so that it's not such a straight line. And when applying this, I want to make sure to concentrate right here and through the bottom, not applying any of it right on top or in the corner, just right in through here, because this will add a little bit more dimension to the eye and it will reflect the light very, very beautifully. The next steps to finish up this eye look would be to apply your eyeliner, your mascara, and for me personally, I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes. For my eyeliner, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Line Stiletto, and I really like this eyeliner just because it has a fairly medium-sized felt tip, so I find that this is really easy. It makes it really easy to apply onto the lash line. When you're applying this, you want to make sure to get as closest to the lash line as possible. And as always, before you apply your mascara, you want to make sure to curl your lashes. For mascara, I'm going to be using L'Oreal's Voluminous Million Lashes, and I'm just going to apply two really thin coats of this. I don't want to have too much mascara because I will be applying false lashes. For my bottom lashes, I'm going to be using this Sephora Full Action Extreme Effect Mascara, and this is just a little sample I got from Sephora, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply one really thin coat on my bottom lashes. For my lashes, I'm going to be using Miss Adore's number 82 lashes, and I'm going to be using Lash Grip Eyelash Adhesive to adhere them onto my eye. While the glue on my eyelashes finishes drying, I'm going to go ahead and add just a tiny more of dimension into my eyes. And for that, I'm going to be using my Jumbo eyeshadow pencil from NYX and Milk. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply this right in the inner corner. And I don't want to apply too much, just a little bit. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take my finger and blend it out. For this look, I'm not going to apply some eyeliner onto the waterline just because I don't want it to be too much with white and I don't want it to be too dark and sultry with black. But again, it's up to you whether you want to add eyeliner or not, or what the occasion is, where you're going and stuff like that. So next, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my face. And the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is going to be to contour my face. And the reason I'm doing this is because this is my holiday my Thanksgiving look, fall look, whatever you want to call it. And so I will be taking pictures and I want to make sure that my face looks nice and clean, if that makes any sense. So for that, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Professional Bronzing Brush, and I'm going to be using this bronzer from Rimmel London, and it's in the color Sun Bronze number 22. And I'm just going to basically swirl this around and contour my face, just accentuate where the shadows would be. And this color is great for my skin tone just because it's not too dark. It's actually almost my skin tone, but it is a bit darker, so I can apply as much contouring as I need or as I want and just kind of build it up from there. So just gonna apply this right here and on the temples as well as on my forehead, just like that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this, hold the brush right on the bristles, and just apply a little bit on the sides of my nose just to slim it down a little bit and to give it a little bit more dimension here. Now I do want a little bit of a glow, not a dewy finish, but a glow. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a highlight onto the parts that would hit the light on my face. And for that, I'm going to be using this Hard Candy bronzer. Now this is a really light bronzer, too light for my skin tone. This is in the color 129 Tiki, and so I use this as a highlight. I'm gonna take this brush right here, and I don't really know what you would name this brush because it's pretty old. It's from some Elizabeth Arden brush set that I got a long time ago. But I'm just going to basically take just a tiny little bit of this and apply this in places like my, on top of my nose, or on top of, here on top of my cheek. And this will just give me a little bit of glow without it being dewy, and because my skin is very oily, so I don't want anything too dewy and stuff like that. So on my chin and on my forehead. And this will just give me a really nice glow for the pictures. Just like that. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but. And then for colors on my cheeks, because I do want a little bit more of a warm feel to my skin, I'm going to be applying this blush. And this is, as you guys can see, one of my favorite blushes. And this is from MAC, and it's called Peach Twist. And to apply that, I'm just going to be using this large angled contour brush from Sigma. And I'm just going to throw my brush around into the blush, tap away the excess, and apply it right on the apples of my cheeks. And this is just such a pretty color. It just gives me a really nice glowy, natural finish. So just like that. As for my lips, I do want to apply a little bit of color. I do want my eyes to be the center of attention, but I feel like a nude gloss would be a little bit boring for this look. So I'm going to apply this gloss from theBalm, and it's just a really nice tinted gloss, as they call it here, and has SPF 17. So it's really nice, and this is in the color Pinup Girl. So here's the final look. As you guys can see, it's very natural, very bronzy. It's got lots of pretty colors that are very flattering to most skin tones. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you liked how this turned out. Let me know if you give this a try. I would really like to see how it looks on you. And let me know if you guys like this type of videos, and I'll do some more. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!